right, one more thing. The tech front, we're going to try to do Facebook Live at the same time. Here we go. Welcome again. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Oracle Office Hours. I'm Eden Amadora, and I'm thrilled to be sharing these transmissions from the Archetypes, the Divine Feminine with you, and honoring the cycles of the moon, bringing us back to a practice that our ancestors did often. And if you're joining from Facebook, welcome. I highly suggest you come over to Zoom, and my assistant's going to pop the Zoom link into the comments so you can join us and see the cool backgrounds. I'm going to be giving a presentation on this face of the Divine Feminine that aligns with the first quarter moon. So as everyone's coming in, wonderful background, Lori. Love it. Yes. I'm going to feature you too for a second. There she is. Yeah. Awesomeness. You are with me in this frequency. Fierce love, the fierce side of the goddess. We're going to get a little deeper into these faces of the goddess. But first, let's hear where you're coming in from. It's such a wonderful, wonderful community call to feel each other across the globe, to feel how we're lighting up this planet, this realm together with our intentions, with our beautiful hearts. And once again, if you're catching this live on Facebook, come. It's much more interesting when you can actually see what's going on here. I'm gonna spotlight my video. So you see me in this frequency of red, black, and white today. And there's a reason why I chose this powerful face of the Divine Feminine. First, I'm going to share a little bit with you about the moon. As people keep joining, just giving it a moment. Yeah, I really went for it with the red, black, and white, kind of fierce face painting, and that's a part of this archetype. All right, where's my moon? Here we go. 2 days ago, we were at the first quarter moon, and here she is. Looks like a half moon, but really it's a quarter of the way through the entire moon cycle. So the name, even though it looks half lit by our beloved home star, it is the first quarter of her cycle. She's moving towards fullness, moving towards wholeness. And there's a specific energy about this moon that's very powerful. I'm going to show you where it sits. Boom, right there. The first quarter moon, you can feel. And every moon phase is about 2.5 days. So 2 days ago, we were right in the apex of it. We're starting to move towards that waxing gibbous. Actually, I was misspeaking. It's there. We're moving this way. So we're moving towards the waxing gibbous, towards the full moon. We're here, first quarter moon. I'm looking at everything reversed, so it's a little bit harder to read and reversed. So our beautiful first quarter moon, there she is. Our ancestors would track the cycles of the moon. And you may ask, Eden, why bother doing this? Why are you bringing up the moon so much every week? Why are you bringing in a different face of the Divine Feminine every week? What is your intention? And I want to tell you that we as a collective have lost touch with the cycles, the natural cycles of life on Earth. And part of that disconnection from the elements, the moon, the cycles, the greater processions, has created a disconnection and an illusion of separation from the goddess and the divine itself. we feel isolated, we feel separate from the natural realm. And the ancient ones knew the divine, and especially divine feminine, is here. It's everywhere around us. In the last few thousand years, there's been such a forgetting, such a sleep, such a kind of illusion or spell that we've been under, that the goddess is not with us, that she's not alive and afoot. We have been robbed of powerful feminine archetypes. And for me, it's not about, let's go back to just the matriarchy and this powerful goddess religion time. This is beyond religion. This is about balance, wholeness, harmony, grace, coming back to that within. And so as we honor the goddess and these faces, these powerful divine feminine archetypes, we remember our wholeness. We remember natural law. We remember that this harmony is what nourishes and nurtures life and connection. And so that is part of my intention. That is a big reason I'm here with you doing these calls. So let's just take a moment. I'm going to come back into my fiery background. Here we go. I have some fun images to share soon, but I want to take a moment and see who's here with me. All right. Hello, Jody. Did you pop it in where you're coming from, Jody? Let us know. I want to know. I want to feel us all around and how we are lighting up, connecting like a big light loom together. We have Linen Leaf from Justine. Welcome back. Good to see you. Randy. I can tell you're feeling this frequency already. Andrea from Colorado. Welcome, beloved. It's fun to feel you every time you come in. You can come from so many different places, back in the mountains. Jody's from Michigan. Beautiful. Zoya from California, like me. Randy from New York. Wow, Joyce says that she is beaming in from Seattle and was daydreaming about the fierce Kali energy inside of herself, and just hours later received the email about this exact archetype. I love it. Winks from the goddess, following the breadcrumb trail. So much magic, synchronicity. Blessed be. Amber, welcome back from the beautiful island of Maui. Aloha. I'm feeling fierce. Thank you, Joyce. Tina, I'm glad you're here, beloved, from Oslo, Norway. Zunera from Encinitas. Daryl from Rio Rico, Arizona. Wonderful. Dietrice from the Valley of Peace. I remember Boise, Idaho. Catherine, Vancouver, Canada. Yeah, Lori says we could use some of that heat in snowy Utah. Bring it. Bring it. Fierce love, the fierce face of the goddess, the heat and the passion, the power and the aliveness. So why does this face correlate to that first quarter moon? Well, I have some great info about this moon frequency for us. The first quarter moon, my loves, is a time of power, of strength, of action. This is a time where we're moving towards fullness. We're moving with courageousness. It's that yang energy that sometimes we feel the warrior spirit, the thrust for life. This first quarter moon is saying, just keep moving. There'll be time for rest later, not now. Use all your resourcefulness, your energy, your focus, and go for it. Go for your dreams and visions. So that spark, that fire, that passion, that catalytic yes for your life, for your manifestations, for your intentions is now. This is the energy to ride all the way into the full moon. So it has everything to do with this face of the goddess because she is ruled by fire. the red, black, and white of the creator, destroyer, preserver. Red, creativity, passion, fires of aliveness, Shakti. Black, the fires that then burn that which no longer serves, to ash. It's the black ash. So take a moment and start feeling in to what no longer serves you, so that you can really take action this first quarter moon. Get that out of the way. Really let that burn. And then the white face, the lesser known face of this archetype, the preserver. We don't often think of Kali as the preserver. In fact, she's such a fierce goddess. I remember going to this beautiful little Indian store and asking the owner of the shop, when I mention Kali Ma, what do you first think of? Because I knew that I was meant to buy this fierce looking statuette, and part of me was like, oh, it's so intense to bring that energy into my house, into my home temple. And she says, Kali Ma, she is the mother of compassion, the mother of compassion. So that white face of the preserver is the one that protects that which is true, that which is eternal, essential, crucial, our divine spark, our innocent heart. So I have her here, ended up getting this Kali statue and honoring, look at her many, many tools and weapons, this warrior goddess, this fierce face of divine love. And there are many stories about Kali. Let's honor her by looking at some of those images of Kali that I've collected for you. There she is. Kali Ma. Her many arms, sometimes she's blue, sometimes she's red. She often has a necklace of skulls, a very long tongue. She does not hold back her ferocity. And one of the myths, one of the stories about her is that she was born from Durga's brow. This is Durga. Durga, another fierce warrior goddess from the Indian pantheon, rides a lion or a tiger. These goddesses, they are the antidote to fear. Durga, when the realm was in horrible danger because of a demon of illusion so fierce that no god could stop him, no matter how he was maimed, when the gods would try to cut a part of him or pierce a part of him, every drop of blood that touched the ground would sprout up another fractal of him. Millions of little demons growing and ravaging and destroying the land. And for her love for all realms, her love for humanity, her love for the natural world, Durga birthed Kali out of her brow. And other legends say, no, it was Shiva's consort, the beautiful Parvati, who transformed herself into this fierce face of the feminine, who was as ferocious as that demon and more. In fact, Kali, Parvati, as Kali, knew that she must consume every drop of blood and every part of that demon of illusion. And so from her love and compassion, she did this thing. This warrior spirit that knows what it takes, what must be done. To start to feel into your own lives, into your own hearts on this first quarter moon. I'm going to show some other really fierce images for you to just feel the energy, this power, strength, courageousness. Often lions are symbols at the top of the food chain. The apex predator has no thing to fear. So feel if you could unleash your tail and lead life heart first, ready to take a big bite out of life, not in a selfish, egoic, consumptive, toxic yang way, rather in a balanced, fierce, divine, yes for life way. Now really feel, what would you destroy? What illusions, what demons are asking to be consumed, to be completely have their heads bitten off, as Kali would do. Kali says, give me your attachments, your false perceptions, your outdated beliefs, your negative telepathic agreements. Give me that which no longer serves. Let me eat it for you to liberate you. So as we've done in these calls, beloveds, let's feel into our hearts the medicine for ourselves and share that. Share that with the one. I want to show some other faces of this archetype. The creator, destroyer, preserver also includes one of my favorite Egyptian goddesses, the lion-headed goddess, Sekhmet. Sekhmet, powerful warrior goddess. Sekhmet, protectress, daughter of the sun, warrior of spirit. And Pele. Pele, who destroys and creates. Destroys the old to create the new. So what old, outdated patterns, illusions, confusions will you feed to Pele, Kali, or Sekhmet? They're also fierce, wrathful dakinis. There's one. So you can feel the spirit of this energy to assist you. And if you feel afraid of the dark goddess, you've got it wrong. She is so much your fierce, loving ally. This face of the goddess, this fire starter, this catalytic energy, is what brings our hearts back into passionate aliveness again. When we feel stuck, when we feel numb, when we feel apathetic, she's coming with her fire, her catalytic fire. So let's share, let's take that risk. I'm going to look into, let's have Kali with us here. Beautiful. I'm going to look into the chat. Will you risk for love to let it burn? What are you placing in the fires of Kali's fierce love today, of the creator destroyer first? What are you willing to burn up so that you can really utilize this active, dynamic, strengthening moon energy to create in truth, in alignment? Daryl is sharing another name for this fierce goddess, Umbagi or Umbaji, the 8-armed one. Beautiful. Lori is saying, yes, the first step of alchemy is to burn it all down, burn it away, burn it away. That which is illusory, right? Fire and focus. That's right. So what are we burning? Thank you. Dia Therese. Get my trusty bowl ready. Dia Therese is the first to courageously name burning up self-criticism, the critical, judgmental, pretender voices that we've inherited from our ancestors, from the illusions and confusions of those that parented us, the ones that say you're never enough, you're never gonna do it. Let it burn. Liberate yourself into the truth of your creative joy. Aho. Burn it all away. And so it is. Thank you for being first, diving in. Yes, Lilith follows right behind you, adding to self-criticism, self-doubt. Those parts that sit on our shoulder like a negative telepathic voice saying, what are you doing? You don't know what you're doing. Why are you doing that? So burn it away, eat it, bite the head off of that pretender voice. Blessed be. Joyce says, Kali cuts through all the BS, burning it up. This is the way she expresses fierce compassion. Aho. Lori, I give to Kali all my subconscious fears that are buried so deep that I am controlled by them without knowing why. So yes, in our prayer, in our intention, asking for the assistance, for the shadow is that which is held out of our loving awareness, that which we still cannot see. Kali Ma, Sekhmet, fierce and wrathful Dakinis, bring the light into those places, illuminate my dark confusions, illusions, the repetitive patterns from my samskaras, the knots in my energy body that aren't even mine. Show me what is real. Show me what is true. Blessed be. Jody, I've been called a fire starter. I am getting a new car. I burnt mine. Oh, the goddess has been protecting me. Blessed be. I'm glad that you're safe, beloved. Glad that you are here. The car is a material thing. They come and go. It is one of those things. Let go of our attachments. Trust the goddess. Lori, burning up my effing anxiety. Take that, shiz. Yes, and as you burn away the pretender voices of the anxious, gripping, future-projecting mind, bringing your love, your fierce love back to the center of your beautiful, sacred heart, where your divine child is asking for the white face of the preserver to hold that which is essential, that which is true, to embrace that with unconditional compassion. All of our projections and anxieties and regrets are just pointing to where we could come back to presence, wholeness, this eternal now, to hold that precious heart in the now. The beloved on the iPhone, oh, Pamela, thank you for naming yourself, is burning away self-sabotage, depression, illness. Thank you, thank you. Holding you, Pamela. Burning away. There is a very powerful teaching within this archetype, the creator, destroyer, preserver, and that is the power of sacred rage. Sacred rage is a fire that comes from the courageous heart when we have a boundary crossed in some way and find the will to truth, when we feel enough and when we align with that knowing that that anger that arises is pointing to some boundary has been crossed. And this sacred rage is burning through all the small voices that say, oh, it's no big deal, or push that down, or, well, make an excuse for them and codependently over caretake here and just avoid feeling. No, enough. And watch. When your sacred rage burns through all of those old patterns and that voice of truth clarifies, how the body heals. How when that Shakti flows in alignment with your truth, the body heals. The depression disappears. So I ask all of you who suffer from that feeling of depression, where the body's breaking down, where the relationships feel like, oh, I'm holding everything up, where you can clarify, feel those lion claws. Wait, what's true? What's real? Where is my boundary? No is a whole statement. Enough is a whole statement of truth. So for the one, burn it all away, these patterns that no longer serve. And if you're coming, thank you, Facebook friends. If you are here, join on Zoom. It's much more alive. We have background music. We are in the archetype of the creator, destroyer, preserver, honoring the first quarter moon, moving towards wholeness, recognizing our strength. Agnes, burning away the fear-mongering from certain authorities to keep us all subdued, right? And the internalized fear-mongering, the way we've been conditioned by those consensus consciousness voices, have to, need to, should, must. Oh, tail tucking, and uh-oh, am I gonna get in trouble? Lion tail, heart forward, what's real? Kalima says, enough playing small, living in fear, not speaking up, not trusting my own knowing. Enough. What is it to be sovereign unto ourselves? Not like the old imprinting of the oligarchy, the hierarchy, the sovereign rulers of the world or the land having a say over our lives, our bodies, our choices. When are we going to take back the voice of truth, the empowered yes and no, and stop allowing the internalized fear-mongering to control our lives? Thank you for naming that, beloved. Who is your authority? Really feel the center of your heart. There is nothing between you and the divine. There is no higher power. When we remember, we are so mighty together. All pain and dis-ease in the body is going into the fires of Kali's fierce love. Thank you, Eden Love. Thank you, sister. My name, same name. This paradise we hold inside. Blessed be. Shalu, burning up self-doubt, not enoughness, fears, and limiting beliefs. Aho. We are here in the one heart doing such great work today. Blessed be. Life is, Daryl, life is, peace is, love is, constant change is, feel our truth. What is real? Tine, I release and let go of my outdated belief that I am not worthy of unconditional love and protection. And feel, beloved, the fierce warrior goddess inside you as an embodied release of that external authority and that limiting belief that you are not enough. Feel yourself getting bigger, like Sekhmet, like Kali, getting stronger, expanding your capacity without a need to protect or defend. If you are a fierce protectress of what is true, your love is the most powerful thing. There is no need to shield your heart. I'm going to bring back in Sekhmet right now for you. That lion-headed goddess, feeling her eyes looking at you. We are here in love, as love, for love. May nothing be done to harm the children. We are the protectors of life, the children, and of our inner children, that place in our heart that is so pure, that is so innocent. Protect life. Blessed be. Aho. Tina, I hand over my participation and attachment to toxic, codependent relationships. It is witnessed, and so it is. Yes. Feeling that strength returning to us on this first quarter moon as we destroy what no longer serves. You can feel the catalyzing fire of aliveness, passion, courage, the rage in the heart. Core is heart. Courage is the passion of the sacred heart. Feel your hearts. Cosmina is putting fears, shame, self-doubt, and procrastination into the fire. For the one. Blessed be. Dawn was a famous Chinese Buddhist saying, one's greatest enemy is oneself. I pray for the goddess to help me defeat my own shadows. And imagine a love so encompassing, so fierce, that we love our shadow as we love our light, not to amplify it, to transmute it, to alchemize it. It's like putting this big goddess, fierce, wrapped arm around all that shadow energy that's really the scared, young, unintegrated, ancient, ancestral wound parts. Just holding it to your heart. I've got you, I love you. And now we're going to do it differently. It's like awakening to this higher octave of seeing clearly together. Seeing we are not our patterns. We are not our old beliefs. We are not what our mothers, fathers, teachers, church told us we had to, need to, should, must be, or do. We are here awakening together in love. Yes. We are stepping out of victimization consciousness. This is different than when something has hurt us, to honor and love ourselves with compassion and attend to the hurt part, but not to get stuck in victimized thinking, which is a collapse where we then compromise our energy, our strength, our power. So attend to the wound. Hold that part. Watch out if there's parts that get stuck in low frequency complaint or blame. Kali says, clean that up. Clean up the blame. Let's take responsibility for our feelings and integrate them. And voice our needs. Let go of old stuck emotions. Blessed be. Joy, standing in power, grounded, aware, wise, holding wisdom in the purification of fire and sacred rage, maintaining boundaries. Yes, enough. Blessed be. Jody says, feel it and heal it. Aho. Wow, I'm loving the icons and volcanoes, Amber. Yes. Burning away shame, degradation. Daryl says, welcome to the deprogramming, deconditioning, and remembering. This is a path of remembrance, the path of the heart, the path of the divine feminine, honoring the goddess. We honor that deep gnosis, that core knowing. If the system, if the authorities have told you what's true for so long, watch this. The Motorola television ads of the 50s say, watch this and we'll tell you what's real. Be a good citizen. The government wants you to know what to do, what to think, how to feel. Enough, enough, enough. Burn it all away, Kali, burn it all away. We are here to liberate ourselves from these illusions of fear and to take actions that change not only our own lives, but the collective. Because all great spiritual work, all great fierce spiritual warriors know this is collective work. Every time I ring this bell, it's for the one heart, for the one. So my loves, we've been on such an incredible journey. Before we dive into the oracle part of our time together, we've talked about what we're burning away. Let's amplify towards the full moon now what we are fully committing to in growth, in fierce, courageous love, in service, in power, in strength, feeling what you have been seeding and working with. Where the new moon is a time of rest and dreaming, this first quarter moon is a time of amplifying in action, taking those steps needed courageously, following the breadcrumb trail, one foot in front of the other, taking action. What are you bringing into being? What are you growing and amplifying? What are you wanting to be witnessed in today? I invite you to put that into the chat, to let us collectively witness, amplify, and uplift each other's prayers and visions for the one. It can be personal, it can be collective. Feel into your heart the red face of this archetype. We have gone deep into the part of Kali, the destroyer, that says enough of that. And now we come into the creatrix, Shakti Ma, who is giving life, heat, warmth, energy to grow. What are you growing? What are you putting into this field of love and onto this altar? Jody says she is creating her offerings. Yes, get more specific. The more specific you can get, the more that the goddess can work with you. Really feel into what you want to be witnessed in love, in trust. Feel the courageousness of that. Yes. Joyce, freedom, ultimate creativity, and leadership. Aho, blessed be. Amplifying it into this light, the moon moving towards fullness. Lilith, new love, joy, healing. And so it is. Randy, tangential altruism. B, as we face, transmute, repel, and recognize narcissism, uprooting the taproot within the self into the sacred heart where all is full of love. And so it is. Blessed be. Tine, voicing my needs in order to thrive, not only survive. Witnessing you, Tine, activating, awakening, opening the throat, opening the channel. Truth, powerful, loving, clear. And so it is. Amber, I choose to bring my gifts to the world. And to begin my teachings and readings, I create an abundant life. Blessed be. Oh. John, welcome. The fire, passion, healing in my voice, art, my poetry, the birthing of my first book. Feel that as if it's already so, an epic celebration, gratitude. Feel that moving towards the full light of the moon, all the steps that are asking to be taken in strength, and so it is. Woohoo! Dear Therese, I am woman, hear me roar! Yes! Shaku, I create confidence, self-expression, and action for my self-growth. It is witnessed. And feel those steps, just like I said to John, this moon is about movement. Anything that you can put action to, strength behind, to embody that more. Yes. Pat, physical healing, financial abundance, creativity, and courage. Yes, beloved, it is witnessed and so it is. Just take a deep breath, feel your heart moving forward, your tail unlocking. Big cat courage. Yes, yes. Agnes says, I am not going to take life as seriously. I'm going to let it all flow. Blessed be to the flow. Watch what gets created from that lava like Pele, those new lands, that new possibility when we're not rigid and over perfect and serious about things. Watch the heart lead. Welcome, Sophie. Creating patience for all beings, new beginnings, world-class Queen of Cups energy, let it flow. Amplifying in this movement of the moon towards fullness. For all of you who are serious about utilizing this energy, take some notes about action steps from now till the full moon. What could you courageously do with your strength, with your courage, with your creativity right now? Eden, home in Hawaii, perfect health, opening to truth, love, and honor of self. Aho. Cosmina, creativity, love, and sharing my gifts to the world. Yes, bless. We are all amplifying these beautiful, beautiful statements coming through for the one. Yes, my voice, says Joyce. Speaking, singing, speaking my truth, my writing, poetry, art, music, all manifested openly, joyfully fulfilled. Aho, there's a few of us here activating the throat chakra. Full self-expression. Blessed be. Dear Therese, I step out of the woods, free from fear. It is witnessed. Blessed be. So beautiful, beloveds. So powerful. Just feel this collective expansion, this wave of strength that we form together. So empowering. We're not meant to do this work alone. We are here in the one heart. And now is a time that we're going to have some fun and see what other faces of the Divine Feminine want to come play with us today. So I'm getting out my beautiful alchemical cards. Thanking Ariel Spilsbury once again. And I would like to let you know that she sells these cards. You can go on her website, Holographic Goddess, and you can buy the cards alone, or you can buy the entire box set with the 13 Moon Oracle. So just a little loving support for my fairy goddess mother. 13 years I've traveled in the 13 Moon Mystery School, and this is a tool. These beautiful divination cards from that mystery school. So these are unique in that each card is either a face of the goddess, a tool of the goddess, or a frequency to be applied to your life. So let's feel who has yet to receive a reading in an earlier call. Who would like to receive an oracle? And if you're still catching this on Facebook, come on over. Maybe you'll receive an oracle. Yes, that is the lion I am, says Dia Therese. She is roaring, coming out of the woods, feeling her lioness. All right, if you would like to receive oracle today, you can raise your hand by scrolling down to the bottom or putting it in the chat. Sophie, are you on camera, love? Let me see if I can find you. Eden would like an oracle too. Okay, that is seen. Okay, so let's start with those three. Sophia, Eden, and Cosmina. We're going to start with Sophia. And yes, there she is, Come. Come, beloved. Good to see you, love. It's been a while. Hello. Yeah. All right. Sophie, can you unmute yourself? Are you able to unmute where you are?
Hi, gorgeous. Yeah.
Hi. All right.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Let's see which face of the goddess, which tool, or which frequency is here for you today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll my hands over the cards, and when you're ready, you say now or stop, and I'll pick that card. Okay, ready? Here we go.
Now.
Let's see. Woo! All right. This, my love, is the sacred tool of the death shroud. This is a tool of release. This is a tool that's going to say, come back to center through stillness, through this holding of your essence light. To wrap yourself in this tool is to let go, to trust. There's something in your life that is asking you to find that level of complete release around, to really trust and release. I trust, I release. So only your heart knows what that is. And remember, just like in the face of the creator, destroyer, preserver, that which is let go of, that which is fully released makes room, power, energy comes back into your life for that which is essential, that which is crucial. I really feel where you can utilize this tool.
Thank you.
You're welcome, beloved. Great to see you.
Amazing to see you as always.
Many blessings.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Now we're going to shuffle the cards. Feel your heart and know that if there is shivers, if there's goosebumps, if there's resonance, that is not just for Sophia. This is collective work. Archetypes are massive, magnetic presences that work with us all. So feel, if you resonate with any of these readings, if your heart beats faster, if you feel goosebumps, that was for you. You know what it's about. All right. We're going to do Eden and then Cosmina. Okay, so I'm looking for Eden. Did you unmute yourself, love?
Yes.
Okay, let me find you so I can spotlight. There she is. Okay.
I'm not on camera, but I can definitely speak through the cards.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so you can see me as I spread and fan these beautiful cards again. We're gonna feel, and I'll go slow and you tell me when. Here we go.
There.
This is a tool, it's a frequency rather. This is the frequency of transcendence from the goddess of compassion, the archetype of the goddess of compassion is here for you. There is something that you're being asked to recognize, to transcend, to elevate your frequency, to rise above and to seed a new possibility. The Transcendence card also has the Shri Yantra embedded in it. It seems like almost every Oracle office hours, someone is calling in the Goddess of Compassion and the Shri Yantra. So this is a powerful symbol of creation. The Shri Yantra embedded in this card, can you see the upward triangles that are interlocking with the downward? There's 4 upward masculine, representing Shiva, the transcendent energy. And then there is the Shakti, interlocking 5 downward triangles. This is the Shiva energy. The transcendence is the light side of the yang energy that is going to move into a higher octave for you. So really feel where this frequency is needed in your life. It's not about sitting in stillness, because that on this first quarter moon, in this light of where we are, this is about utilizing the yang energy of movement and moving into a higher octave around something in your life that has been holding you down. So really feel where you can apply transcendence. And it's not about getting up and out of the body in disassociation. I really want to clarify that ascension and transcendence is in no way leaving ourselves behind. It's bringing more light, more power, more presence, more consciousness in, bringing more soul residence into the physical. So, beloved, I hope that resonates. Feel what's coming up for you.
I feel it.
Beautiful. Blessed be.
Blessed.
Blessed be. Okay, Cosmina. Let's find Cosmina. I'm looking there. Oop, I saw her and then she's gone. There she is. Beautiful. Hi, darling. Can you unmute? Oops, I accidentally clicked it. Do it one more time.
Yeah, now it's working. Hi, Ethan.
Hi. Where are you beaming in from?
From Romania.
Romania. Beautiful to meet you and see you.
Same here.
All right, my love. Let's see who's coming to support your journey today. What frequency tool or goddess herself, the archetype that serves your journey. You let me know when you feel it.
There.
This one?
Yes.
You got a great mother card, Divine Mother, the mother of us all, emptiness. Great Mother is saying that here in empty presence is where all miracles happen. When we empty our cup, we surrender and we receive. So she's inviting you to empty the busyness of mind, the busyness of your calendar in some way, to make space to surrender into the divine directive, to allow her in more, so that you may receive the abundance, the miracles, the grace that's waiting for you. You can see the cosmos in her belly, this ancient kind of fertility goddess symbol. There's a whole world here, an empty presence in the womb of silence. But just feel what part of your life you're being invited to become more empty, create more space. You're so welcome. Blessed be. All right. We're getting down to almost the end of our time. Shall we do one more for the collective? One more? Pat's had her hand up and she hasn't had a reading for a while. It might be time, Pat. Let's have this, yes. Let's have this be for you specifically, Pat, and for the collective. Let's see who wants to come. Yeah. Okay, let's get these cards mixed up. Feel your heart, beloved. Feel that area of your life that you're asking for the most guidance. Which archetype is here to serve you at this time? All right, here we go. Ready? Oh, you got to unmute yourself, Pat. I couldn't hear you. Let's do it again. Let's see. Can you unmute?
Sorry.
There she is. Okay, here we go. I'll go really slow. Feel if you can feel where that was, or do another one.
now.
Oh boy. Oh, you know what? This is for the one because we got this card twice today.
Wow.
The same one.
That's what I felt connected to, actually.
When you heard her reading?
Yes, yes.
So I'm going to say that this is something that is bigger than just, was it for Sophia? Yeah, and Pat. The archetype of the Queen of Death. We had that Oracle office hours a couple weeks ago. And just like the Cradle Destroyer Preserver, it is a face of the goddess that is, it's less accepted, it's less revered, especially in the patriarchy, the dark goddess. Goddesses that deal with death and destruction are usually feared, but it's a natural part of our lives. And this particular tool of the Queen of Death is about release. It is really about trusting and releasing.
Yes, that's what I'm being guided to. Yes, trust and release.
I'm so glad that it resonated before and it resonates now, and it makes sense that we're here. And Jody says, I feel it too. Amber, I trust, I release, I trust. There can be no trust without the ability to release control.
Yes.
There can be no release if we don't trust that there's always more. There's always more life, more beauty, more creativity. So we trust the divine directive and release the attachments that bind us and blind us.
Yes.
This is where the Queen of Death and Kali Ma can work together. We are here in this courageousness of releasing what no longer serves. Blessed be. Thank you, Pat.
Thank you. God bless you.
Let's just ring the bell for the one, for the collective one. Wow, what a powerful Oracle office hours today for me. That was something really, sweating. And so, my loves, as we are almost done, I ask you, is there anything else in closing that you would share, that you would offer into this energy? Really feel what could you, in the final part of our call, just feel if there's any final reflections, questions. We are here in this incredible energy. Let's take advantage of it. Anything else today? Joy. Blessed be. Thank you, Lilith. And if there's a way that this call or these Oracle office calls is serving your life, and if you want to leave me anything in the chat that I can share this with others, if you have feelings of gratitude for this, if it touched you in any particular way, thank you. Awesome. Beatrice is still releasing, transmuting, letting it burn, any care of what others think of her. Blessed be. Agnes says, such a powerful session. Thank you. It's my honor, my joy, Agnes. Thank you for coming all the way from Malta again. Amber, gratitude. Thank you, beloved Eden. Fabulous. Thank you, love. Gratitude back to you. Tina is using this last moment, collectively releasing every last bit of fear. And beloved, the work that we are embarking on is going to support you in creating new strategies, new channels, new tools to keep transmuting that fear into passionate, courageous, creative love. Blessed be. Tina is here all the way from Norway. I'm so touched. Thank you for staying up late to be here with me. And I'm looking forward to our next time together. Joyce, I feel energy and life surging through me. Thank you. Woohoo! Blessed be. Jody, transformation and transmutation. Yes. Let these energies be that fire on your heroine's journey, Jody. I am another you. I am a good mirror for you. We are on this journey of our own heroes' mythic journey, heroines' mythic journey together. Blessed be. Yes. Love and gratitude. Randy, one day I'll get the glossary from you of all the symbols and codes and what it means. That will be fun. Pat, love and gratitude back to you. Blessed be. Releasing old stuck energies, Shalu. Thank you for letting it go before the end of the call. Keep it moving. Cosmina, this is the first time I joined, not knowing what to expect. Wow, immense gratitude for the blessing of the mother in this aspect. Lots of love. Thank you, beloved, for your kind words. Thank you. Blessed be. Sending light, love, and gratitude to everyone. Thank you, everyone. So beautiful. So, Zunera, are you here, love? Are you actually here? I was going to ask Zunera before we leave to pop a couple things into the chat. For those who have been asking, I've received some sweet emails and private direct messages online. And there's been this inquiry, what else, what's next? And I know that some of you are already signed up, and I'm so excited. There's been many that have started coming through to be with me on a 7-week journey deep into this powerful return to the Sacred Heart, this return through our energy body. We did a little bit of that work today. We are always going to come back to the heart. All the work with me is going to point to that. But this 7-week course is so unique. And then I'm taking the mystery school teachings I've been deeply immersed in for 13 years and weaving them with the shamanic teachings that I came from before that and the yogic teachings that I came from before that. So it's a triple prong, triple braid path called Rainbow Light Body Activation and the Ascension teachings of Mary Magdalene as the priestess, the Essene priestess, that we are now honoring who she really was as such a wise and powerful teacher in her own right. These mystical teachings, these secret teachings are coming through for us at this time. And oh yay, my song you can hear in the background has just started. This is the Kali song that I wrote. Just enjoy that as we start to wind down. Zunera has put the link in the chat if you're interested in that 7-week course and joining with the group of us that's forming already. Kali is singing, I destroy what binds you and blinds you. This has been such a fun call, everyone. I'm going to put Kali back on as we enjoy the last moments of this frequency together. All right. May your rest of this moon cycle until we meet again be filled with strength, with courage, with positive action that serves your greater visions and the collective. We are going to be meeting next Thursday. And just so you know, I'm going to be starting this amazing journey for 7 weeks for those who want to go a little deeper into the practices, tools, and secret teachings of Magdalene. We're starting May 4th. So come, join me, and we are going to go very deep into the mystery together. Much, much love, everyone. Only love. I'm going to put you all on my gallery view. Loving you all. Fierce love. Bye for now, everybody.